The what?
You gotta click record. So it's
Yes, I
recorded.
think maybe I'll click record on the left upper hand, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're live now. But I mean, as far as the actual recording, there should be a record button down at the bottom.
Something is not right here. Okay. So you said I should click what?
Well,
The meeting is being live streamed. That's what it says now.
yes, but there
Okay.
should be there's supposed to be a record button
Where
down
is the
in.
record button?
It should be down in the same line as the three dots where to go live streaming.
Live stream is all I see here.
It should be like right next to the button that says about sharing your screen.
Yeah, I did that.
There we go.
I'm doing it now. Okay. So I'm sorry, everyone. Welcome. Today is, can everybody hear me? Okay. So today is March the 8th, and it is Women's International Day. I am so glad we're all here celebrating. And Emily, please, if we can put up the photo that reminds us of what today is about, and that is Women's Day. And also we have a special guest, Greg Bush, who will actually be helping women to realize how important they are and the kind of products that they need for themselves to keep being who they are, and that's Pretty Women. So before we actually move into asking Greg to speak to us today, let me just read a short poem that I got. One of my friends sent to me, and it goes this way. Happy Women's Day. We are cute daughters. We are sweet sisters. We are lovely lovers. We are darling wives. We are adorable mothers. We are a source of strength. We are incredible. We are women. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, we are. We are women with all of those beautiful, beautiful qualities. And I would like us to welcome Greg. And before I do that, I want to read a little bit of Greg's bio. Greg Bush is an independent brand partner with Neora. He helps people to feel and look good and live better life. And it's really with a 360-degree approach to anti-aging. You know what that means. With skincare, hair care, weight management, and wellness. Happy Neighborhood Project co-host. He is in West Texas. He was in a corporate America previously in the building materials industry in West Texas, and internationally in the packing sector in the United States and Mexico. So that tells you he speaks Spanish también. He became an entrepreneur in 1996 as a home-based business champion, and since then have built 2 different businesses. It will be interesting to hear all about that from Greg tonight. So let's really welcome Greg with all the good things he has to share with us, especially as we celebrate International Women's Day. Over to you, Greg.
All right. Well, good evening. Thank you so much for having me here, Zita, and to my other friends that are joining us tonight. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. Just share a little bit about myself and what's been going on in my life and how I empower people. As you said, I help people look, feel, and live better. So I'm happy to be here. Would you like for me to talk a little bit about my journey and how I got to entrepreneurship and everything? Okay, fantastic. Well, a little bit about me. I'm a pretty simple guy, but basically I live here in El Paso, Texas, with my lovely wife, retired anesthesiologist, Dr. Selberg from the East Coast, from Brooklyn, New Jersey. But we met over 21 years ago. We've been together since. So I'm very blessed. And I studied business here at the university back in the day, years ago. I was in corporate America. It was a very, very interesting journey. I was actually I was a Miller beer rep for Miller Brewing Company back when I was finishing up my business degree. And so I did that for a while. So I had a chance to go up to the brewery and get into that industry. But upon graduation, I was, it was right around the Gulf War. So things were kind of crazy, right? It just a big crazy moment in time. So eventually when things opened up early spring of 91, I got involved with in the building materials industry. My brother had actually worked for this big corporation, so I kind of knew a little bit about it. But anyway, I did that for many years, about seven years. And I was looking to better myself. I interviewed with a sister industry in the ready mix, the concrete business. Having grown up in Chihuahua, Mexico, my first 12 years of my life, my father was actually a mining engineer. So living here on the border, I was raised with a bunch of great people. So basically, I left the company I was with and out of college, literally jumped the fence, the property fence, to go work with this other business in the, like I said, the ready mix industry. And I interviewed with a couple of gentlemen that were spearheading this company. They gave me what I wanted. I knew I had all the contacts here in the community. And a week later, when I joined that company, they took off and left. And the former owners of these, ready mix plants, batch plants, if you will, came back into the picture. People I never even met. It's like, these guys are going to be my bosses. So anyway, it was kind of an awakening. So I was there at the secondary career for about 6 months, and I did not like where things were going. So at that point, I was introduced to a company called Prepaid Legal, which is now Legal Shield. I wasn't necessarily looking. I had a nice income coming in, house, 2 cars. I played sports. I'm a Texas Flag Football Association men's champion here in Texas. You work hard during the week and you play enough football, you become pretty good. So, but all I knew was that I worked very hard, but at the end of the month, there was still more month than there was, salary funds coming in. So I was introduced to entrepreneurship at that point. I took a look at it and I said, you know what, I'm going to I'm going to learn as much as I can. And I eventually walked away. It took a lot of guts on my part, but I basically fired the second boss that I had. So I said, you know what, I'm going to, go into the employee benefits arena. So I did that for many years, built a big team back in the 2000s here in West Texas, big organization, big book of business. And then back in 2011, Neora came into the picture, a gentleman by the name of Jeff Olson, the author of the book, The Slight Edge, leaves from the corporate marketing position at Prepaid Legal to start Neora. So I said, skincare guys, I don't know anything about skincare. I use Noxzema, a bar of soap, and a washcloth. That's all. But I saw what happened the first year. Neora at that time had one night cream product. One country generated $100 million in sales. So I said, wait a minute, there's something to this. I saw the product moving. And so fast forward I've been with Neora now for 10 years. We just completed our 10-year anniversary this last August. So now we went from one product, one country, to now we're in 9 countries and growing. And we have not only a night cream product, day cream products. We have targeted products for the eyes, as we say, to make us look professional and sexy. One of our biggest products this time of the year is our Neora Firm Body Contouring Cream, which tones and tightens. So we went from the skincare business, we entered the wellness space. And our first product there was our EHT Brain Health Supplement. And now we have some other wellness products. Well, fast forward, as we started expanding to these different markets, we developed some new and ongoing scientific partners that help us develop these patented molecules in our products. And so then we jumped into the hair care system, which is a great segment. And most recently, a year ago, we opened up our Neora Fit Weight Management System. So it's not just skincare and hair care, but it's, as we say, a 360-degree holistic, effective approach to anti-aging. So that said, my journey has been like anything else. We've had some great ups and we've had some little downs here and there, natural progression in any business. You plan, do, review. One of the things when I first jumped into entrepreneurism is, I learned more about personal development. Okay, they taught me how to be an institutionalized employee at college. I'm very grateful for my degree. But when I jumped in, again, I learned about personal development. Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, Jeff Olson, the author of the book, The Slight Edge, and founder of Neora. So that in this day and age, we need to work on ourselves harder than actually on our business. It's what the 6 senses between our ears, right? So that helps us deal with, especially in the world we live in. I'm sure you all would agree that it's a crazy, crazy world we're living in right now, right? So we need to, work on ourselves. A couple of my personal development phrases that have been instilled in me is be aware of the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. Okay, if they're unproductive and negative people, you're going to be one of those. Be aware of the people that have what you want and, up your average there. And when we have challenges, don't wish it was easier, wish it were better. I kind of coined this phrase, I am a solutionator, finding solutions, offering solutions to people that may be looking for one of the areas that we can, that they might be looking for. So it's been a lot of personal growth and dealing with, especially what's happened in the last 18 months to 2 years. And I am co-host of Happy Neighborhood Project, West Texas, Fridays, 9 a.m. Mountain. I was used to doing a lot of in-person networking events. I'm sure a lot of us have had other chambers of commerce, Hispanic Chamber, Greater Chamber, Better Business Bureau, weekly breakfast with friends, ongoing cocktails with friends, evening events. And that's fine. But I'm sure a lot of us have gotten pretty good at Zooming, right? It's obviously up to my game. But when I was asked to become a co-host for West Texas after the very first event I attended back July of 2020, I had a fledgling Instagram account. And I didn't do much with it. Well, now I've got close to 800 connections, which I'm very blessed for. Learning how to do more Facebook Lives, more, Facebook parties, all this. I call it my continuing education, being an entrepreneur and plugging in with a system that whatever the system may be for you all individually as to how you grow and expand your specific businesses, find that niche, that group, that tribe that you feel comfortable with. And so I've met some great connections, not only throughout North America, but I also have what I call my tribe down in Australia, Canada. We're in 6 countries and growing. So I think it's great because you can meet more people quicker and not spending gas, funds to go eat and breakfast. And now fuel's going to be going up. Like I said, my wife and I pretty much spent the whole day doing some honeydew errands. And it's crazy. So getting comfortable with social media. I was never a big Instagram guy, but I'm learning how to do reels, how to get myself out there, kind of like what Zita's doing here with this great event. And so don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. At one point I was uncomfortable, but one thing I learned, it's better, I'd rather be uncomfortable now and be comfortable in the future than be comfortable now and have uncertainties in the future. That makes sense. So, don't be afraid to partner up with people. You may stumble. I mean, when I'm my first Facebook lives, I was stumbling and wondering what, people were going to think of me. Well, it doesn't matter what people think. They're probably saying, man, if he can do this, if Zita can do this, you know what, I can certainly do this and expand and grow. And, but yeah, just things have evolved. It's amazing. We need to be able to adapt and grow with the changes. Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, said, don't wish it was easier, wish it were better. So I subscribe to a lot of those teachings. And that's just a brief thing about me. So I'm open for questions, and go ahead, put it out there.
Thank you so much, Greg, for your time, and thanks for coming. What a coincidence. And I believe there's no coincidence in life. It's always God's plan. It's just that it's not in our consciousness. That's why we always think things are coincident. They're not, because see, today we are celebrating International Women's Day. Women all over the world are being honored today, especially for who we are, for what God has put us on this earth to be and to accomplish. And isn't that great that Greg is here today to talk to us about one of the best products that is plant-based and that can really help us enhance our health, support our skin, and assist us to remain beautiful as God has created us. I am so pleased and so lucky and blessed to have Greg come today, of all days, to talk to us at this podcast. World of Women is where women thrive. And women, as we know, are the pillars of this world. And I know Greg will agree. And all we do is nothing but nurture. And this is the time for ourselves to nurture ourselves and nurture one another. This is the opportunity we have. So I am inviting anyone that has any questions for Greg to please come forward and ask. This is your chance. Ask all your questions, please. Unmute yourself if you want to talk. Hi, Hannah. Go ahead.
Hi. Oh, can I go?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead.
Hi, Greg. How are you? Hi,
I'm
Greg.
fine.
Good. I wanted to ask you, what do you know about collagen? Collagen for your skin? Do you provide that as well?
Absolutely. Now, I am not an expert. I have videos and some great propaganda that we can share. Just if you can see my little QR code, I'm learning how these little technical things work. But if you're interested, you can click on that QR code, and you can go on to the product information and just find some information. But yes, collagen. What I know is that not all collagen is created equal. So I know we need it, from the inside out. Part of our NeuroFit weight management system, and again, I'll be happy to put my LinkedIn information or my website information in the chat. You all feel free to look in, kick the tires. Our NeuroFit weight management system, there's three components to it. We have the Slim and Skin, which is a product you take in the morning, and it is a collagen product. I usually get that, and I mix it with our youth factor antioxidant superfood as well. So you mix it up there, and it kind of helps, from the inside out as we get older and we, progress through life. Our body needs those extra components. So, and we just don't make products. Our scientific partners, two of them are Max and Jeffrey Stock, a father-son team, doing with Signum Biosciences, doing research at Princeton University. They first entered a little bit about them briefly. They first offered us the EHT brain health supplement back about 7 years ago, give or take. That was initially a product that was being used by former NFL players because of all the the hits that they've gotten over the years, they started to get a little foggy. So anyway, it's we have some great partners. So we don't spare any expense in doing it the cheap way. Okay, we spend a lot of time and money and effort corporate wise to get the best products possible. So again, our collagen product is in our NeuroFit weight management system, and there's some other products, but like I said, I'm not a total expert on that. But yeah, it's beneficial for us to have that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. I just wanted to add, so in other words, there's a product for you to take to eat. Oh no,
Yeah.
It's all on your skin. You put it on your skin. It's not a vitamin.
Yeah, it's a little satchel. If you can see, and I'm working on my green screen, so I don't ghost people. It's a little satchel like this. Let's see where is it here? I got all my propaganda here. But yeah, here it's a little cinnamon skin, a little kind of a maroon colored pouch here, and it's kind of a powdery substance. It doesn't taste bad by itself, but I mix it with my raspberry tasting drink. So you shake it up, and I have several of these little water bottles. So I shake it up, and I usually have that first thing in the morning to get my body going. My wife is a retired anesthesiologist from Brooklyn in New Jersey. Yeah. And she when she goes to her personal trainer, she, like myself, she'll take her youth factor antioxidant superfood. And then, I'll put the slim skin in there. And for midday, we take a block and balance, which is a pre and probiotic product for optimal gut health as well. And then in the evening, you take this cleanse and calm, which basically, about an hour or so before you go to bed, and it will help you achieve your desired weight loss and inches lost over time with good nutrition and working out. But that's our collagen component. Now, for the holidays and special shopping occasions, maybe Black Friday or the holidays, we have come out a couple of times with collagen masks. It's this little mask that basically covers your ears, your face, and the neck area here. You put it on there, and for a while there. So we have those products that come out, periodically, but we stick with the products that are really in high demand.
I see. So they're all for you to ingest.
Mm-hmm,
to ingest, Oh, okay.
Again, the collagen is a little powder. The block and balance pre and probiotic part of the NeuroFit component. It's like a yummy lime tasting powder that you just open it up, put it on your tongue, and just suck on the whole thing, and just it starts to do its thing. It's made with some of the most effective strains of probiotics, and the prebiotics is the food to keep them alive and keep them going. Right. And again, the evening product, you put it in a tall glass of water, you shake it up, and it's a nice little. I think it's kind of like a licorice tasting product component there, but that's how we do that.
Great, thank you.
Very welcome. Again, I'll put my link in the chat. You want to save it?
Yeah.
Feel free to look at that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to. Good, thank you.
Yeah, Hannah, to add to what Greg has just shared, which is really a lot. So, collagen is one of those properties we have in our body. Naturally, we have them. But as Greg said, as we get older, we start reducing, the amount reduces, and each person needs quantity that your body needs every single day to do what it needs to do. And it helps with the elasticity of the skin. So when we have all this, when we start, the skin starts to shrink, everything starts to shrink. It's an indication of that your collagen level is a little bit low. So when you have some of these supplements, they're really the supplements that help to rejuvenate, to really revitalize, give your body back what it's been looking for. And some of them you can put on your skin. As you know, our skin is the largest organ in our body. So people put on the skin, that is good. Others will take it internally. So it comes in different, forms, but it is really very, very good for your body. And actually for the brain, anything that, your body anything that can stretch, collagen really helps in that. And it's a protein. So, that's really very important and needed. All of us need it. And Greg has this information on the chart. So please feel free to contact him, and he will really take good care of you. And I have a question. Does anyone have any other question before I ask Greg one important question? Please, you unmute yourself and ask your question.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it, all his products are purely on natural substance, on natural herbs, or everything?
Organic?
Yeah, organic, like pure and natural.
Right.
There's nothing added outside.
Very good question. Our products, in a nutshell, are clean products, natural. We don't test on animals. The only animals that when I first got into this business, this skincare guy that never used skincare before. I was the animal that was tested. So I said, wait a minute, I see the results. I'm getting nice results. But yeah, everything's just like our plant-based protein powder, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, no artificial colors, flavors, soy-free, and such. Same thing with our. Give you an idea. That's why I got my cheat sheets here. Our skincare products basically are free of parabens for the most part, free of fragrances, free of SLS, GMOs, free of gluten, and all those nasty things that we don't need. Our products are clean and natural, and it's just that's how we go. And to give you an idea, our two flagship products, we have our Neora Age IQ night cream and day cream. But first we have our double cleansing cleanser. It's a great cleanser. And again, I never used cleansers until our product came out a few years back. It's like an oil-based product that basically goes on it foams up. And when it comes into contact with water, it starts removing all the grime and dirt from daily use. And it's great for removing makeup too. Okay, my wife loves it. But then our night cream product, day cream product as well, which I love, basically covers pretty much all signs of aging. Now, if you were to go to, let's say, Dillard's or Macy's, all those great department stores, you say, okay, I want some, a vitamin C product. I want a product that handles wrinkles. I want a product that, reduces the freckling, all those different things. We're going to pay a good amount of money for a monthly supply, right? Well, our products here, some companies say, okay, and these are world-renowned companies. They say, okay, our product does this. You see them on TV. Our product has this big component, but also this popular game changer. They'll put it on their labeling that they got that product, but they're basically just dusting the main product there. Our products are highly concentrated right off the get-go. So, basically you use this, and a lot of my networking events, people ask me what I do, or we network and share information. I tell, like, my friend Monica, she's a retail store owner. I go, yeah, man, anti-aging skincare. Oh my God. She's like in her late 20s, early 30s. She goes, man, I was thinking of going to go get some plastic surgery done. I go, no. Or somebody that said, hey, when I find out about microblading, that sounds dangerous. I go, if I'm ever going to go into a microblade shop, I'm bringing a blade with me, because that sounds dangerous, right? So basically, our products, I tell people, I can save a lot of time and money. As a preferred customer, if I recall correctly, our flagship product, 30-day supply, is $90 as a preferred customer. And there's a lot of perks to becoming a preferred customer, but it pretty much covers all aspects of anti-aging. So you don't have to buy separate products now. Same thing with the Age IQ Day Cream. I love this because it moisturizes, goes really good. So we have 24-hour protection now. The night cream actually goes on before you go to bed. Clean your face off, put this on. May feel a little tight, and it's creating a mask effect. So when your body is asleep at its optimal position, the components are being locked in there. So it's going to work for you while you're having a nice night's rest. And this stuff will not, stick on your pillowcases. It's a great product. We also have an Illuma Boost vitamin C booster. People say, Greg, I want some of that vitamin C. Now, if you ever purchase vitamin C, as soon as you open it up, because of the natural elements, it starts to break down. So our 30-day supply comes in 2 little vials like this. So 15-day vials each. So it's all like that. It has 2 separate components in there. So the first time you open it, first of all, you shake it up there. The first time I click the little hammer here, it breaks the little sealing here. So then you mix it up. So you put 1 or 2 drops of this, pumps into your night cream or day cream, and it just helps enhance the beauty of your skin. So it over time, now everybody's skin is different. And what I tell people, it's taken us all of our life to create our beautiful characteristics, right? So realistically, it takes 30, 60, at least minimum 90 days to try to see some results with our natural products, right? So the first thing we do with and we have some great little videos, propaganda that we can send people, videos that give you like a 12-minute, 8-minute, 13-minute overview on our products by Amber Olson Rourke, the Chief Marketing Officer. So I don't have to screw it up, right? But basically, you have these products. We tell people, take your before and after pictures. Ladies, friends, when we've gone to buy cosmetics or makeup, has anybody there at the counter said, hey, be sure to take your before and after pictures? Has anybody ever done that? Ask you that question? I know I've been there, maybe buying cologne or something or some stuff. Nobody's asked me that, but since day one, we encourage our preferred customers and brand partners, take your before and after pictures so we can, see your journey, and then post it in 60, 90 days. And people will say, wow. One of our cool products, let me see if I can find my little tool here. Where are you, buddy? Okay. So one of our products, we have our eye serum. Okay. This is a very popular product, and it pretty much, it's kind of a very effective, within 60 seconds, people can see, wow, this is crazy. Because we've developed these character lines, right? Kind of, as they say, the window to the world, right? So when we ask somebody, say, look, do me a favor. Let me borrow your phone. If it's a couple, say, do me a favor, Johnny, please take a profile picture, before and after picture of your wife, on the side and the front. And, you put a little dab on this on your little finger, and then you just dab it around your eye. It's going to feel kind of cool, kind of tight. So wait about 30 seconds, give or take, and it starts to go to work, and it starts to work from the outside almost immediately. Okay, everybody's different, but then over time, by using this along with other products, it starts working from the inside out to help minimize the signs of aging. So this is a great product because it's great for people. When they say, Greg, do you have samples? Well, this is a sample. My wife and I carry one of these with us because then it's great to sample in society. And then again, this time of the year, as I mentioned, who here has those New Year's resolution goals to lose some weight, maybe work out a little bit? Anybody? Right? Okay. So I've recently jumped back on my Bowflex, which has been sitting there for years. But I said, you know what? I get up in the mornings. One of the things I do is, as the weather gets warmer, we get up, we walk our puppies up and down the side of the mountain where we live. And I do my regular set of push-ups on this little rock wall. Well, then we come back, and so I'm getting into the weightlifting thing again. But this is great, the Firm, because it tones and tightens. And again, we like to have fun with this. But every spring, there's a crazy phenomenon known as Firmageddon, because this stuff sells out. Matter of fact, this month we have a special on this product as well. You can go on my site. But again, these products are tested, blind tested when we roll out these products. People don't really know the name of the company. They just say, hey, wait a minute, I like that product. I like that one. So sorry for rambling on, but our products are natural. They work. And matter of fact, I'll put another website in there. It's called realresults.com. It's a gallery of before and after pictures on our different segment of products. So yeah, the products work. And again, you don't have to go to your plastic surgeon or whatever. And
so I'm sorry, I'll add something more. So thank you for the explanation. Well done. I just wanted to find out, is there any permanence? Like you get this, which you want to use, like if you want to make sure that there are no wrinkles, is this just like a short time, or what's the duration for this? Do they disappear permanently, or is it just for a short time? like if you have puffed whatever, under the eyes. So if you put that and it goes for a short time, and then you have to do it more and more, or permanently it disappears.
Sure.
Mhm.
And again, I'm not a cosmetologist. I do not make any medical or health claims.
Okay.
I know that, like with Botox, there's plastic surgeons everywhere. I have people, that's what they do. Charge you $300, $400, $500 to get some shots.
Yeah.
And as my wife says, she goes, look at the lady. She's got rabbit ears. What do you mean rabbit ears? Because they get injections over here, continually, and their faces tend to freeze. Right. That's what I heard from other ladies. Okay, I know what rabbit ears are. But basically, face it, we're going to continue to age, and we can't stop aging as we know it, but we can at least mitigate the signs of aging. So our products, using them continually, we like to say, give us a year as a preferred customer, and many times we'll give you 10 years back, because we have, like I said, this gallery of before and after pictures. Again, everybody's different. So yeah, and we have a great preferred customer program. Purchases over $150, there's free shipping. Spend $130, you get, every month we come out with a new booster product, a free booster product that our scientific partners are developing. So people will say, well, Greg, do you have any samples? We have these wonderful little mailers. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a very elegant little mailer. Let me ask you this: who here has gone into Costco? We were at Costco last week. You've been go to Costco, right? You know how they're always sampling food. And the mistake I make is going in there when I'm hungry. So don't do that. But they're sampling. And what we found out is when we introduced our sampling set a few years ago, it's like there's about a 30%, customer conversion rate with these things, which is pretty good in the industry. Because you test you buy some crackers, chocolate crackers or something. And for Christmas a couple years ago, I told my wife, hey, check this out. We're just going down the line. She goes, this is good. I go, you know what? We need one for the pool guy. We need one for the post office guy. So that sample basically directed us to purchase products. So with this is what we call our skincare, daily skincare regimen, which has a 24-hour sample of our cleanser, double cleansing cleanser, our night cream, day cream, and our eye serum. Very elegant. It gives you some perks on the preferred customer program. And there's a series of about 4 emails to educate the prospective customer on the science and how it works and everything. And when you're ready to purchase, you click the link, you go to the site, like what's on my chat in here, and you choose the product that you want to order, the combination of products. And, you'll get your products within 7-10 days, depends how the, mail is in these days and age. And you get a sample. Now, these samples, basically, greg.tryneora.com. I'll double check, make sure I have that link in there. But basically, just pay a $5 shipping and handling, and you get a free sample sent directly from you from their corporate office. But that's one way. We got a sample pack for our different product lines as well, because people want to sample.
Okay, thank you so much, Greg, for all the explanation you provided to us. I hope our audience are really happy and will follow up if they need more information from you. The one question I have for you, like you rightly know, Zita's Healthy Beginnings is all for women and children. And I would like to know, how do you really support women and children? And we are always looking for opportunities to support women and children, both here in the United States and Africa. So can you share with our audience how you do that? Or if you haven't been doing that, how do you intend to do that in the future? Thank you.
Sure, absolutely. And again, as I referred to myself earlier, I offer solutions to people that might be looking for empowerment. I'll give you just some ideas. Back in my entrepreneurial journey, back in 1997 with prepaid legal services, I was very green. I was green. Yes, I was a marketing major, business major, but this direct sales business, which is an incredible, century-old, industry. I learned a lot, so I went ahead and all I knew to do was I had this audio cassette that explained the service and this video that explained the business model. So I approached this couple, military couple, the gentleman who was a karaoke. I love to do karaoke. So I met him, and then he eventually introduced me to his wife. You know, she's was in the military, divorced, 3 kids, and they got together. Well, anyway, and I was very persistent. One thing you have to do as a woman, as a guy, you know, they say that men have a lot more opportunities than women, which I think that's hogwash. It's nonsense. I support women. If you want something bad enough, you know, plug into a system, a support group that'll support you. So how I helped this one particular couple, I don't know. I talk to everybody about our products and our business model, the business opportunity, because you don't know what people are thinking, what issues in life they're going through. So this couple, eventually, I finally met with the wife, and I sat down and plugged in, you know, using the third-party tools, showed her the business model. I mean, I didn't know what you know, their life deal was. I was just trying to do what my senior business partner told me to do, and trying to build my business and offering the solutions. Well, fast forward, this particular couple, because of my persistency, and maybe, you know, they maybe got tired of me hounding them a little bit, but this couple are superstars in that other company. Okay, so have I impacted, you know, a women-owned, primarily owned business? Yes, indeed. So that's just one example. And even in this business with Neora back 10 years ago, not knowing a darn thing about skincare, I just invited people to a live event, introduced them to the information, the senior business partners, and I had a big team where several people, like I had 7 Lexus car bonus earners here and in Mexico, a lot of them women, getting, you know, being able to achieve certain accomplishments to be able to you know, feed and do good for their families. So I am a big proponent of empowering women here and all across the globe. Don't let the macho establishment get you down. Again, I grew up in Mexico. I live here with the Mexican culture where there's a lot of machismo, right? So and again, my wife's a retired doctor. Okay, she supports my business. What she tells me, Greg, I don't like stupid people that don't get it. She's a doctor. She's very analytical, and I am very proud of her for, you know, her career. And so I'm very amazed at the wisdom, the knowledge, and her passion for helping other people. So I am all for supporting women. And the one thing we offer here at Neora, we have a culture, a loving, caring, sharing culture of people that basically support one another. I've heard of women that, you know, their household situation or whatever their life challenges are, they get exposed to our business model, the private Facebook groups that we have, so they can see other people just like them. The companionship, the camaraderie, saying, hey, this girl over here is having these issues in life. Man, I'm having those issues too. And we all come together, and it's a wonderful thing. So I would suggest just look for support groups. Facebook groups are great. Somebody with your similar interest that you can, you know, be part of. And just you know, find your support mechanism. But I am all for empowering women. Believe me, I would love to get, you know, empower women to make them, you know, feel better, look better. And if they want to live better, we have that opportunity too. They say that our biggest product is actually the business opportunity, because people are looking in this day and age.
Yeah, so true. And so I'm so glad that your business provides opportunity for women to take advantage of. So whether you women out there, so whether you're looking for a skincare product that is natural, that is plant-based, that has no other chemicals that will really destroy your skin inside out, you contact Greg and he will really take care of you. And also, if you're really interested in looking at another opportunity career-wise, please get in touch with him as well. And he will really connect you and help you find your way around, you know, skincare products and the business opportunity as well. So Greg, thank you so much. I appreciate your time once again. And I wish every woman today a happy International Women's Day. And I want to ask one more last question. Does anyone have anything to contribute? question or comment, please. Here is your time.
I do have a question. Is everybody here? What's everybody do for a living? If I can ask that question, and is everybody on LinkedIn?
Can unmute to answer the question, please.
I'm on LinkedIn, but I'm under my name, not my business.
Okay.
So I'll put my information in. And could I have your LinkedIn page, Greg?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Now, where do you live, Hannah?
Oh, yeah, I live in the Mid-Hudson Valley of New York State. We also go down to Florida, but you know, this is my primary. I happen to be in the hand and power tool and equipment business. I'm in a male-dominated industry. You know, we 37 years in business. We compete with the Depots and Lowe's and all that, Amazon. Yeah, you can go to my website, toolfactoryoutlet.com. So I'm in a woman, and I have a story to tell. I'm a woman owned since 1994 after losing my husband, my manager, and my mother in 3 months. So, you know, stepped up to the plate and ran a business and still running. So, you know, we've been around a long time, but I'm interested in your products.
Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, I just put my full links in there in the chat. If y'all want to link on it, please connect.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's what I use for our weekly, you know, Happy Neighborhood Project events. Absolutely. It's about connecting, and I applaud you for being in a primary male-dominated industry. I was in the building materials industry and the ready mix, so I understand that. And guess what? With groups like this, I applaud Zita for spearheading this great group, especially on International Day of Women, right? If I got that right. Yeah, just bust the ceilings. Don't let anybody tell you you're not good enough. You can't compete. You know, there's a lot of mean, jealous, ugly people out there. But just be the best you can be. Personal development. That's what's guided me, because I've had some challenges in my life, and pretty much when I was, you know, pretty much by myself, all alone, I was all like, what have I done? This didn't work out. What am I going to do next? And you know, you had to plan, do, review. But yeah, definitely. What does everybody else do, if you don't mind me asking?
You guys want to respond? Greg wants to know what everybody does. You want to keep it quiet, private?
My name is Bridget, and I teach in the Chicago Public Schools. I teach special ed, and I do Montessori teaching.
Oh, fantastic. Like I said, I do a lot of networking here. Even going back, you know, from Zoom, things are opening up here in Texas, have been opened up. And I do run into a lot of my female friends, ladies that are out there doing the thing. They're just, spearheading a business, you know, and a lot of them come from a male dominated industry. So I applaud them for being entrepreneurs, risk takers, and feeding for their families and themselves. So go after it, and just, don't let anybody, say you're not good enough, or, just get it done. Just go out and do it.
I'm Dr. Janet Palmer. I am an emotional navigator. And what that does is I help people with feelings of not enough, feelings of being an imposter. People who are lacking clarity as to what is their created purpose. I run alongside them, navigate them to a sense of whole and completion. And so what you talk about resonates very deeply because we see ourselves first externally. And dependent on what we put into our lives, into our bodies, and put onto our bodies, that then determines how we feel and the messaging. And so when we are able to feel internally bitter about ourselves, right, and put our money where our heart needs to be.
Sure. And I'm sure you have the opportunity and the blessing to help a lot of people, especially women, people that are just,
men and women. And I have an international practice. So I have the fortune of having a global impact.
Fantastic. Where are you located?
I am currently in Texas.
What part of Texas?
If you're a New Yorker, it's Houston.
Houston. Yeah, Houston. Yeah, well, Houston. Yeah, you're about 700 miles.
But the Texans is Houston.
Houston, Texas, baby. Over here in El Paso, Texas. We have a little twang over here, West Texas, But we're at 700 miles to the west of you. But yeah, awesome, fellow Texan.
Great.
Good deal.
Great. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, it is really great that we're all here and talking about how to take care of ourselves, how to take an opportunity that is available and run with it and make a living out of it. And I always like to encourage women out there that you are enough and you can do it. And I know together we can. So thank you all for being here and for making the contribution, listening to Greg's presentation. And please reach out to him if you need any of this and learn more. I mean, this is opportunity to learn. Let's always learn what is good for our body, for our souls, and for our spirit. So this brings us today to the end of our time together. And I appreciate your presence once again. And this podcast, as we know, is brought to you by World of Ability podcast in collaboration with Transform You Network. So next week, we'll have another presenter who also is going to be talking about women. And it is, this is World of Women podcast. All we do here is support women, support children. And we know when we do that, we are supporting the world because there is no world that exists without a woman and without a child. So I'm glad that we are all here today to celebrate International Day of Women by listening to this wonderful presentation by Greg about what it means to take care of our body and what we need to do that. So thank you again and have a wonderful night. And please come back next week to listen to more of women's, education, encouragement, and support. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, and very nice meeting you all.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Everyone, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sister Bridget. Thanks for coming. Dr. Palmer, Greg, thank you. Hannah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, good night, all.
Have a
Thank you,
good
Greg.
night.
Good night.
Thank you.
To Dr. Amanda, everybody else, thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.
Good
Thank you. That was a good program. Wonderful presentation.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny.
As we say in West Texas, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas.
Hasta mañana.
Greg,
Hasta mañana. Exactly.
Hasta mañana.
we're going to Austin. My companion has his son in Austin, Texas. Okay,
Really?
bye. Yeah, we're We're going to Austin. Bye, Greg. Bye.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. We'll connect.
Yes, ma'am. Have a nice evening, friends. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye.
You have to turn off the. Please turn off the live streaming. The live stream's still going.
That's what I'm trying to do.